Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while because in between my last sorting video and this sorting video, there were supposed to be 4 other videos that all fell apart in various ways. The first one was, let's see, an unboxing video. That was me unboxing all the albums that I had received in June, which included some signed albums and the new Twice album and a whole bunch of Pentagon albums. And I filmed it and it was awesome. And then when I went back to check the footage, my camera had run out of storage halfway through filming and I'd lost most of the footage, which was disappointing. The second video was supposed to be another photo card storing video, which after reviewing the footage, my whole camera had been like shifted and the top parts of my binders were cut off the screen and it looked stupid and I couldn't do anything to fix it. And for this video, I was actually going to pull out all the cards I sorted away in that video and resort them, but then I started doing that and I ended up with over 300 cards. So if you see anything new in my binders that wasn't in my last sorting video, that's what those are from. The third video was supposed to be a Buyee package, but I was super sick when it arrived and also too lazy to wait to get better to open it, so I just opened it and it didn't even make it to my camera. And the fourth video was supposed to be a binder tour video and I filmed it and the raw footage was nearly 3 hours long, which was great. I started editing it and it was looking really good, and then my phone glitched and deleted all the raw footage. So all I had was the first part of the edited video, except the app that I use only functions if the actual video is still stored on the device. So because the videos had disappeared and I couldn't find them, like I couldn't find them in the cloud or whatever, the app was like, the video files can't be found. So I was like, fuck you, and I'm just gonna have to just refilm it later after I've done this. I really want to put these cards away today because I have a few and I have some exciting ones. So that was a super long introduction full of tragic and woe. Hello everyone, my name is Emily. Welcome back to my channel. If you hadn't already guessed, I'm doing a photo card sorting video today. So I'm going to move my little box of cards, grab my first binder, and we'll just jump straight into it. The first binder I have today is my Jinyoung binder, and Jinyoung is my alt bias, so I'm going to open it and put away the very few cards that I have. I don't have very much to put away in here at all. In fact, it's mainly big things, but I'll just jump to it. So it's right here on this very first page. I am still working on some of my non-album 101 stuff and like other country releases and stuff, but I do have one merch card from 2B1 era. Don't ask me where it's from. The only information I could find is that this is from a merch release. I don't know what merch release or like how you got the card, but there it is. It's this cute little, you know, 2B1 era merch card. So that's the only photo card I have. Everything else I have is like big. So let me see. It's all the way back here in the solo era stuff. Here we go. So I have 2 of the 3 Teddy Island photo cards. I'm gonna put this one photo cards. These are postcards, so that one can go there. And then this one is my favorite, so it can go up right here next to the stickers. Cute. There is a third one, but they're kind of difficult to find at a reasonable price, and I'm happy with 2. If I find the third one, I'll buy it, but if I'm not gonna stress if I don't. So that's all I have for Jinyoung. The next binder I have is my CIX binder, and if you remember from my last video, I've actually upgraded this into a bigger binder because if you didn't know, CIX are having a comeback, and the comeback is in exactly 6 days from the day that I'm filming this video, and I am basically vibrating. I'm so excited. I have ordered too many albums. I am hosting 5 goes, I think. 5 group orders for various sites. I'm gonna have nearly 40 albums arriving at my house, which is ridiculous, but you can look forward to an unboxing CIX Prologue Be Okay, because I'm gonna have to open them all on camera just for the sheer magnitude of it. Let's see, I have one album card. My goal was to complete these album cards before Be Okay. Actually, my goal was to complete them before Cinema came out, but that didn't happen. So my new goal became to complete these before Be Okay came out. And I have technically done it. I just don't have the cards with me. I have one of them with me, but I don't have the other two. I'm only missing 3 cards, but anyway, I have one. I have this Yeongi Jungle Era card from the the Hello version. So he can go there, which means that Yeongi is complete. I have this Hyunsuk on the way, and I have that Hyunsuk on the way, which is all the album cards complete. I have pages set up for Be Okay. There's 9 cards per member for this album because C9 hates us and put out 3 versions. So there's that. I have no idea if I'm going to end up with an OT5 pre-order set. I might have enough Interpark cards. I haven't checked yet. But let's see, I have stuff to go here. So I explained this in my binder tour, but my binder tour didn't happen. So I have decided to collect some Jinyoung duplicates to put in this section because I was getting annoyed that there were like cards missing out of the pattern. Like I have a template and there's cards missing from here from my template. I know they're like, my brain knows that they're in this section of my binder, but I want to see them in this section of my binder. So instead of getting rid of all my OT5 sets, I just bought the Jinyoung cards again because I'm sad and have no life. So I'm just going to put a couple of those away. The first one is the 2020 Seasons Greetings card. And then I have the sub-K Polaroid from Hello Stranger. No, Hello Strange Place. This obviously is the unsigned version. And I also have the first fan kit card. See, that looks nice. And I also have the Hello Fix online fan meet merch cards. And I know I have the Hello Fix random event Polaroid later on in my binder, but the pictures were from Jungle Era and he has blonde hair in the Polaroid, so they're going there just for the aesthetic of it. And I hate how similar these 2 cards are. Jinyoung is on my shit list for the fact that he never changes his facial expression. Anyway, I have a very exciting card for my Jungle Era stuff. I have another pre-order card. I have the HMV pre-order from Japan. This card has been the bane of my existence since its teaser image was released. I always wanted it. And I actually joined a group order for the Japan Fan Cafe, HMV, and Tower Records, and then the order just never happened. Like, the manager never collected any payment, she never made any orders, it just, like, the order just fell through and never happened. With no updates or anything, it just didn't happen. I managed to find the Japan Fan Cafe one on Buyee, and then eventually I found this one too for a really cheap price, but the Tower Records one still evades me, so if anybody has Jinyoung's Tower Record pre-order card from Jungle Era, let me know, I'll buy it off you. Then I have some Cinema Era stuff. I have the Thailand pre-order benefit. Can go there. And I also have, let's see, the John Music pre-order benefit. Who can go there? Oh, and I also have finally the A version card from All For You. So that is All For You complete. Yay. There we go. So your cinema ends there, All For You. I have the spotlight cards coming, and I've started setting up for the Be Okay pre-orders. We're already at 9 cards per member. Because it's going to be one of those eras. But that's all for CIX today. I do have a bunch of big stuff coming in the mail. It just hasn't arrived yet. So that'll be in my next storing video, which will also have all of the, like, Be Okay cards. I now have my New East binder. I'm so excited to be putting New East cards away. I don't just have, like, romanticized cards. I actually have other album cards. Finally, I found some, so, my god. Kind of been letting my newest collection slack. I'm waiting for the prices of romanticized cards to start dropping, which they have now, so I've started buying them. But I have first some cards from the table. I have 2 JR cards, which is great because JRs, the table cards, are really difficult to get for some reason. So there's 1 and 2. So I now have my 3 favorite cards for JR, which are these 3 from this album, which is excellent. So I'm like so close, except for Ren, but I don't want to talk about that. And then units, I have a very exciting card. The Nocturne had 2 group cards, a Minhyun one and an Aaron one. And the Minhyun one was difficult at first, and now it's relatively easy to find. But this Aaron card seems to only exist in a figment of my imagination until a very, very, very kind US only seller agreed to sell it to me after I begged and pleaded and cried and was very annoying for a day or 2, which I'm very thankful for that she sold this card to me. So thank you for that. And it happened that I literally said to my dad that I would never find this card. And then the next day I found it. So, you know, the collector gods were listening to me. And then I also have a couple of romanticized cards. Okay, let's see if I can remember my own insane pattern for this album. I have a group card from the version 1 concept, which can go there. Yes. Do I have any? No. I have the other Aaron card. Yes, they are different, just. He can go there from the version 4 concept. And then I have some version 5 concept cards. So, let me see. I have the Aaron and Minhyun unit, which will need to go JR, Ren, Aaron Bako, Aaron Minhyun. There. And I also have one of the 2 group cards, which can go there. Neat. Making minimal progress on romanticize. I have 21 romanticized cards out of 110. Please forgive the dog hair. My dog's shedding and it's just everywhere and there's nothing I can do about it. But anyway, now I have my Ateez, Elast and Pentagon binder. And y'all, we're going to be here for a while. I have so many cards to go in this section that are really exciting. And I'm completing a couple of Ateez pages, which is awesome. But like, there's just a lot of cards to go in here. So, first up, we have Ateez. And this is very exciting. I've been waiting for this day for a while. Oh, yeah. This was in my last sorting video that never made it. I finished the first album. And now I'm going to finish the second album. I have this June card. And I have this Mingi card. And also, like, Mingi is back. Can we just have a moment for this completed album and also the fact that Mingi is back. And I have Jung's Wave card from the 3rd album, which completes the Wave version. Yay! But I can't find his Illusion card for anything less than $30, which is disgusting because these albums just got reprinted and the cards are identical. But, hey, I'll find it one day. Then, oh, I also almost completed Zero Fever Part 1 in my last sorting video. Except for this page. But I have one card. I have the Yuno for this set. And I also can't find the Hongjun for this page for less than a lot of money. So, if anyone has this one, please sell it to me. And then, oh, I have a lot of Zero Fever Part 2 cards that are just sitting in a pile. I don't even think I need to sort these. I don't think I've sorted these cards yet. Okay, I've sorted them out. So the first one I have is Yuno. These are the top side cards. Like if you flip them over and line them up, there's a top side and a bottom side. So these are the top side cards. I have Yuno and I have San And I have Wooyoung. And I have Jongho. If you haven't worked this out, Hongjun is the hardest member for me to collect. I never seem to be able to find his cards. Then for the bottom side, I have Yuno. Oh, go in please. There we go. And I have Yosang. And I have Sen. And I have Wooyoung. And I have Jongho. Which is that set complete because I pulled Hongjun in my album. I only have Hongjun cards if I pull them because I never managed to buy them. Then for this set, I do not have the Songwa. He is on the way from America, so he might take a while to get here, but he is on the way. The diary cards are the hardest to find because I'm not sure if the album was like limited run or limited release, but it certainly seemed to go out of print very quickly. I have Stan and Jongho for both versions, so there's the... Seriously? I have a bone to pick with most of Ateez for the fact that they never change up their photo cards. Like, seriously, guys? Get some new poses. Then for the Z version, I'm Australian, we say Z, get over it. I have Sen... I can get the... There we go. That was crooked. And I have Wooyoung. And I also have Jongho. And I completed the bottom version in my non-existent storing video, so there's that set. It's crap all over these pages. I wanted to complete this set first because it's my favourite. And I finally have something to fill this gap. I have one of Songwa's MMT cards from Zero Fever Part 1 that a friend very kindly sold to me, so he can go there and complete this page of Songwa special stuff. Yay! And that's all I have for Ateez today. I have some stuff for Elast, which is exciting because I haven't had anything for Elast for a while. Let me see. I have this card from Awake. I have, yeah, Rano's Navy version Awake card. Here he is. Finally making the last little bit of progress for this album now. I'm only missing 2 cards. So, yes, there's Rano, and then I'm missing Girl and Oneus white versions. Now, okay, so if you don't follow Elast, which you should because they're awesome, they had a unit release a little while ago called Elast U, which did not get a physical release, and I and many other L rings were really upset that it didn't get a physical release. But they did release some print your own photo cards on Twitter and Fan Cafe and stuff, and a very, very lovely person whose Instagram handle I have forgotten had them printed as replica photo cards, and I bought the whole set because why wouldn't I? So I'm going to put them here, and I have these little A5 pages that I made because there were only 4 members involved, and 4 just didn't sit nicely with all the extra cards. There was a process. I swear there was a process, and not just me wanting to be quirky and have little extra pages. There was a process, so I'm going to put them in these little A5 pages. I would like to reiterate that these are replica cards. These aren't real cards. If you see anyone selling or trading these cards and saying that they are real, they are not. There was no physical release for this song. PSA over. These technically fall into like album cards and then pre-order or like broadcast cards. I don't remember what's what. I just have them sorted by the cards that look alike. So, you know, great research there. I know these ones would have been the album cards had there been a physical release. So we have In and Sungyup and Roman and Wonjun. And it's nice to finally have some Wonjun because he was not part of Awake because he was busy. So that's nice. And I'm going to double side these pages. So then we have these ones now are the like broadcast cards. And if I could, I have a template somewhere that says what broadcast they go with. So if I find it again, I will put on the screen what each one is for. They're all different. Like these, the ones that go together aren't necessarily from the same broadcast. Like, these 4 are not necessarily from the same broadcast. These are my favorite ones. I love these like outdoor concepts. So yeah, if you haven't listened to the It Last You song, go and do it now, please. I should, oh yeah, on the back, they're all meant to have different backs, but the company these were printed through only let us have one back. But they do say unofficial replica on the back. So again, if you see anybody selling these for more than, what did I pay for these? Like 60 cents a card. That's US, 60 US cents a card. They are selling fakes, basically. They're not real. Don't pay several dollars for them, please. I'm sure there's someone on Instagram who could probably even link you to the downloads of the images if you want to get your own printed at your own cost. I really like how these little A5 pages are turning out. These are the unit cards that would have been in the album, by the way. I think this is really cute. I'm a freaking genius. Yes, I'm a genius. No, we're not up to Pentagon yet. Okay, so that's the little It Last You cards in their little A5 pages, which I think looks cute. Everyone else can just leave me alone. Now we can move on to Pentagon. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about this. I can pull this out because I finally finished Ceremony. But first, so yeah, I used to have Gino's ID from Pentagon there. And I was just happy to have Gino's, and then I bought a copy of the album and I pulled Usok's. So they can go in there together. And if I ever get Hui's, I'll have to reorganize this whole page and do something else with it. But I finally have the last Hui Ceremony card. It was a rigmarole. I'm not gonna lie, getting this emo Hui card. I ended up having to get it from Facebook, which is something I never ever wanted to do because Facebook bid sales just make me break out in hives. No, they don't. But anyway, there's the Hui Blackback Ceremony. Ceremony is complete. Can we get like a round of applause? Insert shitty stock audio of somebody clapping or whatever. Yay. I'm still working on Demo 1. Demo 1 is my new ceremony. It's the new bane of my existence. I have the last Gino card. A friend of mine on Instagram very graciously gifted me this Demo 2 card. My Pentagon trade and sales chat remembered that we were a trade and sales chat, and we were like, oh my god, we can send each other our wish lists. And then we had like a moment where everyone was going, hey, does anyone have this card? And someone would be like, yeah, I do, which was fun. Then we have some, if anyone remembers my last storing video, I had the thumbs up cards and the summer cards back to back. When I got more of the summer cards in my last video that never made it to the screen, I broke the page trying to put them back to back because they're so big. So I've decided to put the thumbs up cards in an 8 pocket and the summer cards in a 9 pocket because I also decided to collect all 16 thumbs up cards. Yeah, so first up I have the thumbs up cards, which aren't in sleeves anymore, which is a little stressful, but they just, it looked better. When I trialed it and it looked better without the sleeves. So I'm going to do these by member going down for now, and if I hate it I'll fix it. But the first member that I have is Gino, so I'm gonna go the white and then the green. I have Hongsok, white and green, and I also have Shinwon, white and green. So that's the, and we will go up the top. Then I have the white Your One, and I have Yuto, stupid, white and green. Seriously, get a new pose, Yuto. And I also have Wisok, who will go white and green. I have one Kino card on the way, and I have both Hui's on the way. I just need to find the other Your One and the other Kino card. And this makes me feel much safer. Like, I don't feel like these are going to explode out of the page at any minute now. And then for this page, I have the summer cards, these stupid wiggly bastards, and I have all of them. And you know what? They actually look really nice on a page together. So I'm glad I decided to collect OT9 for these cards. Hui and Chino. They're still like they just fit in the pages. And also, you know what? My dad pointed out to me the other day that the Gino card is actually horizontal. technically speaking. It's not, I always thought it was vertical because that's the way his face is going, but if you actually look at the image, it's actually horizontal, which I don't like at all. I don't like horizontal cards, which sucks because now over half of these cards are horizontal. Yenan and Yuto, and I finally found the Kino card for not an arm and a leg. And Wusok. See, these look nice together on a page. They do, even with the stupid wiggles. I have the last Hui, the black hole card. So that's the black hole completed. Yay. So the black hole is complete. I finished Weed in my last video. Love or Take was already complete. I'm ready for a comeback or something. They've been putting some teasy shit up on Instagram that I'm really hoping is like a unit comeback. Because if they have a comeback now with only 5 members, I might cry. But if they call it a unit, I won't cry. I mean, I will cry because it'll be a Pentagon comeback. But you know what I mean. I have decided to collect some like non-album. Just not in it. Again, it'll be like Ateez. I have no template. I'm not specifically looking for stuff, but if I see the cards and I like them, I'm going to buy them. And I have a couple of pages. I don't have enough cards to warrant the couple of pages, but like I have 2 pages. I have 1 page. I thought I had 2. I only have 1. I already had this card. This is the SM The Ballad group card that Jinyoung was in from when he was an SM trainee. And I also have one of his little magazine Polaroids. I will put little white things in here. I just haven't cut any more out for a while. And I'm going to leave a gap just because I can. And I also have Hui's The Black Hole pre-order cards. I kind of want to get these for Gino and Wusok, but they're really hard to find for a decent price. Like I've seen Gino's... I keep seeing Gino's downside card for sale on Mercari, but it's $200 and that's just disgusting. So that's all I have for now. Nothing here. I have a few large inclusions. Yes, there's more from my last video, which is, yes, you won't get to see me put them away and that's sad and whatever, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. The first thing I have are some Demo 2 postcards. I'm going to back-to-back these ones. So I have a Chino and a group one. And then I have the other Gino one. And I did have a Hui one that I wasn't planning on collecting. But I managed to trade it for a card that I needed. So there's my Demo 2 postcards. And then I have some non-album bigger stuff. Which I think I did. I set pages up for it at the back. Okay, hang on. Let me find the stuff. So the first thing I have is a bunch of Gino postcards. Now I'm going to see if I can remember what these are from. The first one is from the... oh, it's the Japanese version of the Black Hole. And is it called History? The Black Hole History? I think that's the Gino postcard from it anyway. I'll find the correct name of it later. And then I have one of the U-Cube photo things, which is adorable. And I have one of his Prism postcards. So that's just a nice little page of Gino postcards. And then I have, okay, so I bought Wusok's Tipco photo cards, and no one told me the Tipco cards were nearly as big as the 5 Senses cards. Like, I thought these were 9 pocket size. They aren't. So they're going to go in this 4 pocket, which is actually fine because I bought Hui and Wusok's fan kit sets, which come with big Polaroid style things that I think will have to go in a 4 pocket too. So those are the Tipco cards. And then back here I have this little cheeky page of extra cards that I couldn't part with, which is mainly Shinwon. They can just chill there. And if I ever pull more cards that I don't feel like trading, they can go in that section. But that's finally it for this binder. Oh, she full. Oh dear. I've just realized I have like a glow here, and I'm so sorry about that. I can't control the sunlight, unfortunately. So I hope it hasn't been impacting too badly. Oh, the other video that was supposed to come out between this video and the last sorting video was a setting up to collect the Performance Unit of 17 video, which I filmed twice, and I hated both of them, so I deleted them. So you can just see it already set up. Basically, I was already collecting Minghao, and then I decided to collect the entire performance unit. And again, I don't really like 8 patterns or 4 patterns. So I saw a video that I believe was by Trade Petals of them setting up a little A5 binder, which fits 4 cards on a page. And I was like, fuck, that looks good. So I immediately was like, I need to do that. And I realized I already owned an A5 binder. So I just hopped on eBay and bought some A5 pages. And now we're here. And I have this little A5 binder. So I have some cards to put in here. So basically, there's dog hair all over this binder. It's disgusting. Anyway, basically, I'm going to be collecting from teenage onwards. And the layout of the pages is going to be Hoshi, June, Minghao, and Dino. And I'm also double siding them. But I'm not putting my white sleeves in here, like the white cardstock, because they're too big. Like, it made the pages too heavy. But I am still going to be double siding the pages, if that makes any sense. But at the moment, I'm going to be putting away all the cards I have, which is everyone except Minghao, because he's basically complete except for these first 2 albums. So now I just have to find where I need to put my new cards. Starting with You Made My Dawn. I have a Hoshi. These are double sleeved because they aren't going to have the extra protection of the cardstock between them. So I have double sleeved them to give them a little bit of extra stability. So there's one, and then I also have his Dawn version. There we go. I've been mainly focusing on an ode. I'm collecting the other members the same way I collected Minghao, which is focusing on an ode first because it has the most cards, and then branching off into all the other albums. So I do have a fair few an ode cards, starting with the Begin. I have this June and the Dino. Technically, these cards, they have the same backs. Like, there's 2 of each back. So I've basically just grouped them together how I find them aesthetically pleasing. So that's the color back, and then for the white back, I have this Dino, and then I have this Hoshi, and I have this Dino as well. Nice. And then for the poet, I have this June and this Dino, and also this June. I don't have any of the white back ones. Then for Hope, I have both of June's beret cards. I never understood everyone talking, like, bitching at how expensive the beret cards were until I tried to buy Hoshi's, and they were really expensive. I have one on the way, and I have both of Dino's, but oh my god, they're just, I don't know why they're so, like, these beret, I'm blabbering, the beret cards are expensive, and I don't understand why. Anyway, I also have June's white backs. And I have one of Dino's. No. He goes there. I've probably already done that. That's better. Okay. Then for Truth, I have all of Dino. Yes, I have a whole Dino set. I do, yes. I mainly have Dino because apparently he's one of the cheapest members of the entire group, which is a little bit depressing. And I have a handful of Junes, and I have 4 Hoshi's because Hoshi's expensive, which makes me glad that I didn't try and collect, like, the hip-hop unit. I have 1 real card for Dino, and I also have a Hoshi, which is exciting. So he can go there. Then we have Hengere, and I only have 1 card for this because, I mean, I have more, they just aren't here yet. I have a Hoshi, which was in a set of cards, and I don't think the seller meant to put it in there because it wasn't in the listing, but I'm not complaining. Not excited to have a whole page of these, but that's why they're on the back of the page. Then we have semicolon. I actually finished semicolon because, I mean, there's only 2 cards per member, and I basically bought them in sets. Like, I bought them in pairs. So, I'll just put those away. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, they're out of order. June goes there. And Hoshi goes there. And Dino goes there. So it's one side and the other side. That looks so cute. Okay. And then we have your choice. And I have Minghao's one side. And I also have Dino's one side. I have your choice is complete as well. I'm just waiting for the cards to arrive. I don't have any of the other side, but I do have Minghao's beside. So that's my little A517 binder. It's not that exciting, but I think it's cute. So looking forward to filling that up. I'm probably going to need a second one by the time I fill it up because the pages will like expand. But that's what I have for now. I shut the curtain to get rid of the glare, so I hope that the video is now not too dull. Now I have my twice binder and I only have 2 cards to go in here today. This is the binder I most wanted to pull out all the cards that I had previously sorted away to resort them because I got some pretty exciting cards. But then I just couldn't be bothered. Like, I finished Twice Coaster Lane 1. At the end of the day, I just couldn't be bothered pulling all the cards out because I couldn't remember which ones I had added to. But I have 2 Summer Nights cards. I have Chaeyoung's glitter card. And I also have her little thin border or line border or whatever you want to call it. And that's it. That's all I have for Twice. I have Daehyun's Taste of Love monograph card on the way, and then I haven't. I've been focusing on a couple of other collections. I cycle through collections. Now I have my Oneus One-Wee binder, which is a bit exciting. She's very exciting because I finally finished all of the older albums because I have the last Hwanwoong Holy Grail sound. This card has been so hard to find. Like, every time I found it, it was either being sold with the album or really, really overly priced. And then I found someone selling the pair of his cards for a very cheap price, so I bought them. And that actually worked out really well because not only did I get the card I needed, a friend of mine bought the other one off me. I managed to complete one of their pages. So, you know, it was a win-win situation for everybody involved. That is all of the Oneus albums up to Binary Code complete. And technically Binary Code is also complete. I'm just waiting for the last few cards. But I do have, I have a Raven set to go here. And I have the other Ito card. And I also have the other Hwanwoong card. So yes, the Soho and Shion are on the way to me, but I don't think the seller has sent them to me yet. So then, oh, I also had some of the big cards, which I have moved into I moved the way I'm storing them, but I had sorted those in my last video, so I couldn't be bothered taking them out again. And I finally have a couple of cards from the new One-Wee album. I actually ordered the new album Planet 9 through MWAVE, and they haven't arrived yet because I haven't shipped them from my Korean address. But I got sick of waiting, so I bought a copy from K-Town for you, so I could have a copy. And I pulled these 2 cards. So I have a Kanghyun who will go here. And I have this unit, which is one of the ones I desperately wanted. So for now, it's going to go here. I have a layout planned. I just don't remember what it is or where the units are going. So for now, it can just sit there. That makes no sense, but I'll fix it later. So that's all I have for this binder. Now I have my AB6 binder, and I actually have a lot of cards to put in here, and only 4 of them are album cards. I have a sneaking suspicion that my binders are crooked because of the fact that I have a DIY tripod because I'm broke. I actually can't see my phone screen while I'm filming, so I have no idea if this is centered or not. So if it's not, I'm sorry. I am, I promise. I finally have some cards to Have a Dream, and I had to sit and think about this for a while. Multiple things I needed to think about. The first one was the backs of the cards, because they have these backs, and I think that is adorable. And for the first time ever, I'm actually going to store these with the backs displayed because the backs are cute. Like, I think it's a really clever idea. And the fact that they've actually lined the backs up amuses me to no end. So I have one Donghyun for this version. And I have one Donghyun for this version. And then, so that's the first thing I had to think about, because I don't usually display the backs of my cards. The second thing I had to think about was the units, because there's so many units and they just don't sit on the pages nicely. Like, at least for Salute A New Hope, there's only 18 units, so it's like a double-sided 9-pocket. Whereas for this, I think there are 24-ish, I think. So I sat and I thought about it, and I am only going to be collecting the ones that Donghyun is in, because he's my AB6 bias. So I'll still have all the other boys, just only the ones that Donghyun is in. Like, I won't be collecting the Daewoo Woojin ones, or like the Woong Woojin, whatever. I'm only going to be collecting the Donghyun ones. I have all of his ones with Woojin that I bought as a set. I have a pattern in mind for how I want to lay the cards out, but it's not going to work until I get the others. So for now, I'm just going to stuff these at the top of this page. The only thing I'm sad about is that there is an adorable Woojin and Daewoo one from this concept that I really do want, but I might get it and put it somewhere else. But that's what I have for now. And then every other card I have for AB6 is a non-album card. So let me just... I put pages in for these. Okay. So the first set of cards that I have is they did a merch release for More Complete, and the photo card binder came with a set of photo cards. So of course I had to buy it. And I don't have any white, like I said, I don't have any white cardstock cut. So I'm going to put these in experimentally, and if I like it, I might just leave it. So I'm going to try a like a 5 pattern, because there's a group card. So I'm going to put these in like this. This is the like concept version, and these are really cool. So I'm going to put them in like this with the group card in the middle. And then there's the like softer concept that I'm going to do the opposite so that the backs show. This is just an experiment. If I hate this, it'll be different in my next video. Yeah, I'm going to put these in. That was crooked. Like this. And then the group card, again, on the back of this one. And then it's like reciprocating. Yeah. I like that. I think it looks kind of okay. Knowing me, it'll be different in my next video. I'll probably have decided I hate it. But I also have the... is it meant to be like AB School? Is that how you say it? AB School? The merch cards from that, which is so cute. I love the school concept when it's like, no, even if it's the cute like this, or if it's like the dark school concept like CIX did. I just think school concepts are really cute. Yeah, I think Num is cute. That sounds really stupid to say. Anyway. So I'm going to do the same layout for these cards. And again, if I hate it, I'll change it. And then they also just had their fan kit come out, and they're like, are they pilot themed? I want to say they're pilot themed, but they're super cute, and I'm really excited to buy them if I find somebody selling them. So there's the AB6. So they're AB School. Cute, cute. Okay, that's all I have for AB6 today. I hate that my non-album collection is bigger, well, no, it's not bigger, but it's more complete than my album collection, because AB6 album cards are expensive. Now I have my first other groups binder. No D1s, because there's never any D1s. I only have like one group to go in here, so let me just... Golden Child just had a comeback, y'all. Go and listen to Rum Pum Pum, it's amazing. Anyway, sorry. Oh, where is it? I am adding a new group to this binder because that's something I need to be doing in this economy. I have no cover page and I have no fillers, but I'm going to be collecting mid-A. And just like with Drippin, no, I do collect the X1 member from Drippin. I am not collecting Dongpyo. I thought I was going to. Like, I was excited for their comeback, not their comeback, their debut because of Dongpyo. But then I remembered that Jinyoung was in the group. And listen, Jinyoung was awesome on Produce X. Yeah, Produce X 101. When he got eliminated, I was devastated because he's the only A trainee that got eliminated in the first round, which is just stupid. Like, the dude was amazing and just got no attention. So, anyway, rant. Anyway, when I was buying that emo Hui card on that Facebook sale, the person who was selling the Hui was also selling basically a complete Jinyoung collection for their first album. And I was like, oh, no one's bidding on those. And so I bid on them and I got the entire set that I bid on. So I'm just going to do a 7 layout for this. I have the 4 album cards, which are it's the Boy and the Future versions, but I don't remember which back is which. But I'm going to do them like this for now. I might have these in the wrong order. And then I also got 3 of the Make Star cards. So I'm going to put those into that one and that one and that one. And that's perfect timing because they just announced that they're having a comeback soon. So yay, I'm excited to be collecting Jinyoung. Hopefully he's an easier member to collect. The other reason I didn't want to collect Dongpyo is because he's already super expensive. That's all for this one. Let me grab the other one. Now I have my other binder, and I did have some Stray Kids cards to put away, but due to recent events, that collection is currently on hold, and I have put them away, and we're just going to move on without saying any more about it. But I do have some Buyee cards to put away. The first 2 that I have is 2 more of Daehyun's solo album, Feel Good. I'm going to put that one here. There are 10 of these, but I really just wanted enough to fill up this page. So I've done that, so I don't need to buy any of the others, which is nice. I might, maybe not, because like I said, there's 10 of them, so that's that. So yeah, Rain's at the top and then his solo album. And then I have some cards for First Identity. No, fuck. What's this album called? What's this album called? Identity Challenge. That's it. I have the last 2 Polaroids. And I hope these are... I checked my template. These should be in the right order for the all and nothing versions. And I also have a nothing card to go here. So the first page is finally complete. And I'm also putting a card on the back of it because I have one of the challenge cards, which should go here. If I've laid the back out correctly, that card should go there. Oh my god, it does. Okay. And then I also have a couple of cards from Identity Action. And for the life of me, I don't remember what versions these are out of. So I'm just going to put them until I get more of the cards. And I mean, the versions are on the back. I'm an idiot. But I can't remember what layout I wanted. So for now, I'm just going to put them here. And then I'm going to put the 3 Polaroids here. And when I find my template again and I actually make my fillers, I'll relay this page out nicely. So that's the action cards. And I'm going to get when they get there, the Make Star cards to fill this page in. And then I have some bigger inclusions. What have I got? So I have 2 of the tickets, which are a little bigger than I thought they were. But I'm just going to put them here for now. When I get the 3rd one, I might move them into one of these pages. And I only have this here because I've run out of 2 pockets. I have 2 of the passports, which these are going in 2 pockets. Okay, I just have to get some more in. But for now, I'm going to put them in like this, even though this looks ridiculous. They can just sit there like that for now. So that's all for Buyee. I have my N Flying albums on the way. I also ordered those through MWAVE, so they're still at my Korean address with my One We albums. Last binder is my disbanded groups binder, and this binder is full of dog hair because I had it sitting on the floor the other day, so please forgive the mess inside it, if you can see it. I only have 2 cards to go in here today. No JBJ, no MXM, no new SW, it's all X1. So I have Sunyeon's other Premier Shokon card. I don't remember. I still can't remember which is which, like which is the binder and which is the pouch. And I also have this mini card, the Bisang version. And that's it. That's all I have today. Thank you for watching, if you watched all the way to the end. And even if you just skipped through to watch the groups that you collect, thank you for watching. Please follow me on Instagram. I'm really sorry that I disappeared for a month and put no videos out, and then I deleted basically 5 videos for various reasons. I hope to get better at that in the future. My next video will either be a Buyee package or unboxing the new CIX album. It depends what arrives in the mail first. I might do it, or I might do a setting up for the CIX comeback. I don't know. I haven't decided. One of those will be my next video. And my binder tour video, I'm going to refilm it after I have sorted away the new CIX cards so that they can be in the video. So please look forward to that. Thank you for watching. I sound like a robot voice right now. Goodbye.